What is going on, everybody? It is I, the hidden hand responsible for everything going on in Fromland, DJH Review. And if you are here, that means you have looped back. We got to start all over again, going from episode 3 tonight from season 1. If you haven't caught up, I did episodes 1 through 2 in one video, so make sure to go check that out. That is in the live section. And before I'm going to get started, that takes care of the house cleaning there. So let's get into today's MVP, shall we? Of course, I gotta give it to this guy right here, man. I gotta give it to gotta give the MVP to Frank, man. Honestly, this episode right here, if it wasn't for this box scene, um, the whole situation surrounding that, and I guess Jade, he brought the comedic effect. I guess the choosing ceremony, it was just an okay episode, to be honest. But I thought that scene at the end kind of brought it in, and that was the real kicker for me when I was first watching this episode. What's going to happen with Frank, and he ended up going in the box. And if it were left up to Boyd, he wouldn't have went in the box, and it would have been the episode would have sucked, or it wouldn't have been as good as it could have been if he just decided to, not let him go into the box. So thank you, Frank, for entertaining us and giving us a good ending, right? So MVP goes to Frank. I've been playing again. Now, the box. We got to put somebody in box. Of course, we know who went in the box, but just character-wise, who would I put in the box this episode? Julie, for the second time. I think the first episode I said I put her in because she was just terrorizing her brother. I put her into this episode just because she was being a bratty teen, and she wanted to rebel against her family and choose the colony house. So what would y'all, if y'all had to choose, would you go to the colony house or would you stay in town? I don't know, man. Maybe I think I want to go to colony house. They weren't getting it in the beginning of the episode, that couple, and I don't know what happened the first time I was watching this. First, I did not catch that scene at all. I don't know how. I just wasn't paying attention. I don't know. And then I watched it again. I was like, wait a minute, what? These people are like getting on the couch. But anyway, so yeah, maybe Colin House. I don't know. Maybe because I'm trying to slide up on Fatima, man. Say Ellis, since y'all share everything, share Fatima with me. Man. But anyway, yeah. Maybe I guess the Colony House. I don't know. But let me know, what would y'all choose? Colony House or the town? All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into this. Y'all like the background, today's background? This is Thriller. Jim. The cringe award goes to Jim, man. But when we hit this pose right here, I'm like, look straight up out of Michael Jackson Thriller, man. I'm pretty sure some of you have seen this post in the comments. Hopefully, y'all got a kick out of that. But let's see. Let's go to my photos here and get into this recap so I can go ahead and get y'all up out of here. Okay. So we start off this episode, of course, with Jade and this Mr. Clean smile right here, man. Mr. Kool-Aid, Mr. Kool-Aid smile, and great shot. And of course, Donna is trying to explain to him what's going on in Fromland, and he thinks this is one big, not experiment, but I guess show or something like that. I forgot the term he used. It was some type of term, but I can't remember it right now. And then of course, next scene right here, we got the boy in white, because I'm good. I'm in white, right? And he does not look good in this shot right here. He's like, you better come outside and play with me right now. So yeah, man. The boy in white. I don't know what else to tell y'all on that. I don't believe he is good. um, but anyway, let's go ahead and move on to next scene right here. And we get the debut of Kenny's mom. Um, who's looking very ghoulish right here, man. She very sad. Of course, the death of Kenny's dad is weighing heavy on her heart, and she does great acting definitely towards the end when she's at the little altar that she made of her husband or whatnot. But in this scene right here, she broke the glass and she cut her hand, and I really think there is something about glass. It's going to be I'm making another video, but I think there's something about broken glass. I think there's some type of importance about glass and reflections or something like that. But I'm gonna put that in another video. But I do want to go back to this video that I played last week, and I will replay it again with the scene Sarah talking to her brother here.
You know the story about the little girl in a room filled with broken glass. She knows the broken pieces used to mean something. She knows there's something they must have been. But all she can see are the shards.
It's a way of reorienting my perspective. I'm trying to find a different way to look at this symbol.
But she keeps on trying.
All right. So y'all tell me, is there something about broken glass in this this series right here? And then we got the whole theory about Tabitha. She was her reflection. It wasn't her or something like that. I've heard that theory, but honestly, I think it's just the camera work. But some people seem to believe that it's something about her reflection, and then getting pushed out the tower with the broken glass. I just think there's something about glass, some importance to that. I don't know. I'm trying to piece it together. Okay, let's move on to the next here. Of course, Mr. Thriller right here, and cringe award goes to Jim. This scene right here was just so cringe. It's like, do the thing, Coco. Oh my, Jim, shut up. So of course we get that damn Chromonacle book, and but that's pretty much it to this scene. So I'll just move. I just wanted to point out how cringe Jim was in this scene right here. And next scene right here, we get the housewarming. Megan died here. If y'all can see the little notation I put on the door. And yeah, would y'all move into a house if you see blood all on the wall? I guess they don't have much of a choice. Y'all better get some bleach and get the scrubbing. But yeah, that was definitely a shock to them, and Tabitha was not having it. But of course, we know that they make this their future home until it becomes rubble after the Tabitha decides to dig a hole. But that's in season 2. Next up, we got Boyd right here, and Boyd is getting, he's getting cold feet. And this is where it's like, Boyd's not all tough like he seems to be. As a matter of fact, man, I haven't played my clip yet. I'm sorry, y'all. Make sure to hit this, slap that like. I guess I gave it to y'all twice. Yeah, I gotta play my joint too.
You nailed the motherfucking window shut, Frank.
And after this scene right here, I was just like, man, Boyd is just a big softy, man. All that talk. So basically, you just wanted to use the box as a deterrent rather than actually using it. So yeah, and he brings him out to the forest to, basically, I guess, reminisce, about his daughter and her wanting to get on that swing and the mother not wanting to let her get on the swing and all that. So he was just going over some memories, taking his last walk down memory lane before he goes into the box. Then we get a quick scene here with, of course, Kenny and Christy. Good times, good times. I really don't have anything to say about this. I just want my boy to get Christy in the next season. Come on, man. I believe in love, man. let's get Mary up out of here. Then after this, we got your boy Victor, of course, and Joshua Waterman, I believe, subscriber of mine. He wanted me to shoot, what's the word I'm looking for? Cosplay as Victor. Of course, I've already cosplayed as Boyd. So y'all gonna get that Victor one day. I gotta get the costume ready and all this stuff like that. So that's coming. But you got cut off right when I was ending the live. So I saw your comment, man. That is coming. So yeah, I would love to cosplay as Victor. But anyway, Victor here. So of course he's counting like how far the trees are moving and things of that nature. And if y'all haven't seen it yet, theory hunting. I respond to Parkland Media's theory about the trees moving, and basically his theory was as far as why they couldn't find the bottle trees because the trees were moving. So I still rock with that theory. So I think that was the importance of the trees moving and things like that. So after this, we get him, and this is where Ethan and him start to kind of start their little friendship or whatever. And then Julie, of course, being a bitch, tells Ethan to come on this side. But what do you expect? Because of course, Victor is not like everybody else. So just the optics of an older man hanging out with a child. So that probably will be your natural reaction to tell your brother to get inside the house, right? Leave that man alone. All right. And then we go to Jade here, finally seeing these visions. And I think this has something to do with some type of blood sacrifice or something like that, because it seems like every time he sees this sign, there's something about blood and this guy under this boulder here. I try to look over it. I really can't come up with anything else as far as what this symbol is and the importance of blood and things like that. But I think it has to do with some type of sacrifice, maybe some type of blood sacrifice or something like that. Then after this, I have my stuff out of order, but I'll go ahead and talk about it anyway. This is after the choosing ceremony, and maybe Jade needs to go in the box because, of course, let's go ahead and skip to the choosing ceremony right here. And of course, you have Frank choosing to go inside the box, while you have the Matthews, well, half of the Matthews choosing to go to town, and of course Julie, being a bitch, choosing to go to the colony house, right, just to be rebellious or whatnot. So after this choosing ceremony, Jay just bust out in the laughter, and I laughed as well. I was like, damn, Jay, you wrong for that. And then of course Kenny shows him Todd's body, and then he finds out this is real, this is real, right? And then, of course, we get Kenny's mom putting on the waterworks. Great acting there. And then after this, we also get a scene, or before this, I hate StreamYard. I swore to God, I put this on here. I put this clip on here, but the scene where Father Kotri and, of course, Board are talking, and he says you're a bad priest or you're a horrible priest or something like that. But what do you expect from Father Kotri? Because I mean, even though he's a priest, just being in this world or this pocket universe, monsters coming out and stuff like that. I'm like, maybe it's even harder for him to just say that God will fix everything. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be your normal preacher, and at the same time he's a part of the leadership of this town. So, and if you said you're going to throw somebody in a box, you got to throw somebody in the box, or nobody's going to take your word for anything anymore. So Kotri did have a point in that scene. But other than that, guys, of course, we get to the end of the episode right here, where Frank is inside that box. You got to feel bad for him, even though, he was part of the reason why his, child got murdered by Granny. So I guess while I'm on that, before I continue here, whose fault was it actually? Was it the mother? Was it the daughter for opening the window in the first place? Was it the mother for just sitting there? And she could have reacted real quick, scooped her kid up, and none of this would have ever happened, right? I don't know. I kind of want to blame the mom. But then again, Frank, you the man of the house. You're supposed to have that window nailed shut, right?
You nail the motherfucking window shut, Frank.
You're supposed to have that window shut, sir. And you did. But tell me, who do y'all blame for the death of Megan and her mother? So y'all tell me that. But continuing on here, I noticed watching this again that they both have the same posture. So they're kind of foreshadowing this later scene with Boyd here. Boyd sitting, kind of almost, with India style a little bit, with his knees together, and Frank's doing the same here. So I kind of caught that on my second watch right there. But of course, we know what happened at the end of the episode, right? R.I.P. Frank, man. You did the right thing at the end, man. But anyway, guys, that is it for me. I hope y'all enjoyed this recap, review, revisitation, whatever y'all would like to call this. This has been another edition of Looped. But anyway, guys, if you haven't already, make sure to slap that like button. And of course, I will see you guys next time. Peace out now.
Down my neck, sucked up my life and left me